Hello everyone, welcome back. Now, today's video is going to be kind of a little different. If you have seen my reels or my shorts that I had posted recently, you will see that I made a reel and short about me eating edible cookie dough. Now, I think I said I waited a whole week before making it because I really did, because I wanted to make sure I actually wanted it and it wasn't just like a spur of the moment type thing. And you will see that when I made it, it's more of like a grainy or like a sandy like texture instead of more of like a solid, what you would expect a cookie dough to be like. And so in today's video, I'm going to go through, show you the process of what I did, and kind of talk you through how I did it differently this time and get that end result. So I have it up here on my phone. I'm going to watch the phone and kind of walk you through what I did. That way you know what to do or what not to do to achieve that texture. Okay, so as you see, I am adding flour to a microwave safe bowl because I personally like to cook my flour to make sure that there's no bacteria into it. And I will show that I am actually checking the temperature of the flour. Personally, I go for 180, but it's completely, I think it's like 165 or something, that would have all the bacteria and stuff gone. And now we're going to see me gathering up all the rest of the ingredients and putting it around. That way it is easy for me to just plop right into the flour, which you will see is my first mistake. So instead of letting the flour cool, and while it's cooling, I mix all my other ingredients together and then slowly incorporate the flour, I took it out of the microwave, let it not fully cool, and then I just started plopping all my ingredients into this bowl that I had the flour in, which is clearly a no-no. Now on to the second thing I should not have done. And I did not have anything like melted. You just saw that my flour kind of went right out of that bowl. The bowl was not deep enough, I feel like, for me to be able to mix it in there without it going everywhere. So you are also going to see me kind of cover the bowl up a little bit with my hand, which is, again, the third no-no, because you can honestly really hurt yourself that way. So I did it. I kind of just like hovered my hand, and I could kind of feel the top of the mixer on my hand just kind of like graze it. So I was very careful again to kind of like move my hand a little bit to make it to where I wasn't going to get my hand. And then from here, you stuck it into 3 different containers. And I did that because myself, my son, and my daughter all wanted the cookie dough. And so what I did is I stuck them in the separate containers. That way we can kind of make it as we want. And I set a lid on top of my son and my daughter's, set it off to the side, and let them know that their cookie dough was ready and they could add what they wanted into it. But with mine, organic ground flaxseed is the first thing I put into mine. And then I added some protein powder. And then the last thing I added into it on camera was some dark chocolate chips. And then off camera, I did put a little bit of M&Ms in there as well, since we had those. So that is everything I put in mine. All right, guys, so that is what I did differently. Now, did it taste the same as it always does? Yes. Did it have like the texture that it normally would had I not put everything in one bowl at one time while the flour was still warm and all that? No, it did not. If you want something to be more like grainy or like sandy like, because maybe you're topping it with something, then okay, I could see going that route. But if you want the edible cookie dough to actually have that like cookie dough texture, I would definitely not do what I did. If you want to see what that video was, because I did do a video on it, I will link it down below so you guys are able to just click on it and see how you do it and get the actual cookie dough texture. But if you just didn't care either way and you had zero patience for it like me because you just really wanted the cookie dough, it's gonna taste the same. It's just gonna have a different texture. And even after putting it in the fridge overnight and all the things, it still has that grainy texture. It's not, I could not get it to harden up and have that texture of an actual cookie dough. So it is completely up to you if you would prefer more of the sandy texture or if you want more of the cookie dough texture. As I said, I will link my edible cookie dough recipe down below. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and until next time.